Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're about to embark on an adventure that's going to blow your mind. Forget everything you think you know about mountains, because what you're about to see is straight out of a sci-fi movie. We're talking about mountains so bizarre, so jaw-droppingly weird, that you might seriously question if they're even real. From rainbow-colored cliffs to massive rock formations that look like they were carved by aliens, these natural wonders completely defy logic and expectation. Trust me, you do not want to miss this journey. So grab your favorite snack, get comfortable, and get ready. Because here are 10 of the weirdest, most unbelievable mountains on Earth. And number 7? Yeah, it's going to leave you speechless. Let's get started. Number 10. Fly Geyser, Nevada, USA. And finally, we have the Fly Geyser in Nevada. It might be small, but it looks like something from another planet. Bright greens, reds, and yellows cover the geyser because of the minerals and algae growing around it. What's even crazier is that Fly Geyser was created completely by accident. A drilling project hit underground water, and over time, minerals built up and created this alien-looking formation. Number 9. Drakensberg Amphitheater, South Africa. Next up is the Drakensberg Amphitheater in South Africa. This is a massive wall of rock that's over 3 miles long and nearly 4,000 feet high. It looks like someone built a giant stone stadium into the side of the mountains. The amphitheater is so big that it creates its own weather patterns, and it's home to one of the world's tallest waterfalls, the Tugela Falls. Number 8. Palcoyo Mountain, Peru. Not far from Rainbow Mountain, there's another colorful spot called Palcoyo Mountain. It's not as famous, but it's just as beautiful, and a lot easier to hike to. The hills here are softer and show layers of red, green, and yellow that stretch across the landscape. It's like looking at a giant, natural painting. If you want the Rainbow Mountain experience without the crowds and the tough trek, Palcoyo is the perfect choice. Number 7. Split Apple Rock, New Zealand. Off the coast of New Zealand, you'll find a giant rock that looks exactly like an apple that's been sliced perfectly in half. It's called Split Apple Rock. Scientists believe it was split naturally by freezing water getting into cracks and breaking the rock apart over time. But locals have their own fun legends. Some say it was split by gods during a fight. Number 6. Mount Erebus, Antarctica. Now for something truly extreme, Mount Erebus in Antarctica. It's one of the most remote and dangerous volcanoes on Earth. Mount Erebus is covered in ice and snow, but inside, there's an active lava lake bubbling away. It's the southernmost active volcano on the planet. Imagine standing on ice with fire boiling underneath your feet. That's Mount Erebus. Number 5. The Wave, Arizona, USA. Heading to the United States, we find the Wave in Arizona. Now, this isn't a traditional mountain, it's more of a rocky formation, but it's so strange it had to be on this list. The Wave is made of smooth, curving layers of sandstone that look like frozen waves. The patterns and colors make it look like a painting, not something real. Because it's so delicate, only a small number of people are allowed to visit each day, and getting a permit is like winning the lottery. Number 4. Chocolate Hills, Philippines. Over in the Philippines, there's a group of weird little hills called the Chocolate Hills. There are more than 1,200 of them, all perfectly round and all about the same size. During the dry season, the grass covering them turns brown, and the hills really do look like big chocolate drops. No one is exactly sure how they were formed, but many legends say they were made by giants fighting or by ancient magic. Number 3. Tianzi Mountains, China. Now let's head to China to see the Tianzi Mountains. These aren't like normal mountains at all. They're tall, skinny pillars of rock that shoot straight up into the sky. Some of them are over 3,000 feet tall. When the mist rolls through, it looks like the mountains are floating in the clouds. These mountains were actually the inspiration for the floating Hallelujah Mountains in the movie Avatar. Seeing them in real life feels like stepping into a dream. Number 2. Rainbow Mountain, Peru. Next up, we have the famous Rainbow Mountain in Peru. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. A mountain that's full of colors. Bright red, yellow, green, and even turquoise stripes run across the slopes. The colors are completely natural, formed by minerals in the soil over millions of years. It's so beautiful that thousands of people hike up every year just to take pictures. But be warned, the hike is tough because you're walking at very high altitudes. Number 1. Mount Roraima, Venezuela, Brazil, Guyana. Our first stop is Mount Roraima, sitting right on the border between Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. This mountain looks like something out of a fantasy world. It's a giant, flat-topped mountain with steep cliffs on all sides. It's so flat and so high that it almost looks like a floating island from a movie. In fact, Mount Roraima inspired the movie Up and even stories like The Lost World. The top is often covered in clouds, making it even more mysterious. Scientists say it's one of the oldest geological formations on Earth, around 2 billion years old. And there you have it, 10 of the weirdest, wildest mountains and rock formations our world has to offer. From colorful hills to icy volcanoes and gravity-defying spires, nature never stops amazing us. Which one would you pack your bags for first? Drop your answer in the comments. We love hearing from you. If you had fun exploring with us today, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for even more epic adventures, and ring that bell so you're always the first to know when we take off to our next mind-blowing destination. Thanks for coming along. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.